done a few wedding fairs, but now I don't do any other wedding fairs apart from Empirical Events ones. For an outlay it was actually, seems like a lot at first, but the return on business, I'm always making 4 or 5 times the amount back to what I'm actually spending on the day to come along and exhibit. So it's a no-brainer really. Wedding fairs are the way forward.
It's the 4th time I've been exhibiting with Empirical. Yeah, they've been good fairs. Yes, I would recommend this wedding fair, mainly again because of the numbers through the door. It's all about numbers. The more brides that come through the door, the more opportunities you get.
For me, I'm a strong believer that people buy people. So, you know, I can do a leaflet, I can speak on Facebook, but really getting boots on the ground, speaking with customers, it's the only way to deliver how passionate I am about what I do.
They will look after you from the minute they speak to you to right the way through, and even after. They do all the follow-ups as well from each event, ask you where they can improve as well as what we can improve, but they are always there.
I don't do any magazine advertising, so apart from referrals from previous brides, probably wedding fairs and the bigger wedding fairs like these are the best still.
I feel that Empirical do get the people through the doors, and then it's up to us whether we suit the people. So that's what I look for with a wedding fair organiser, the people. Their job is to get them through the door, our job is to try and convert. So yeah, as long as I see lots of people, then I'm happy, and there were lots of people, so I'm happy.
I think they're being very, very proactive. They're really keeping in touch with their exhibitors as well, so you will always know what's happening. So I think they're fantastic.
Their personality that they put into it, so all the work that they do, and they get on really well with their suppliers. So yeah, we like working with them.
So I definitely think of, I definitely put forward these fairs to other exhibitors because trustworthy, get the people in, and that's what you need.
It was really good, particularly for the castle that they did a few weeks back. I saw lots of advertising, and I always see it on social media and they link me in, so I saw it for this one via there as well.
So the Empirical Events team, in terms of their personal marketing and how they get people through the door for this event, I think is second to none. Personally, I see signs around. I know they boost my Facebook profile. We see upward trend straight away. At the moment, Helen does a little press release about us, and it always seems to be busy. I can't complain in terms of footfall. Always top notch.
Yeah, I'd definitely go with Empirical again. I trust Helen. She does what she says. It's that saying of, what's on the can, it is. She gets the people in, she does the advertising, and if you trust someone to do that, then you do.
I think they don't really treat us like customers. Actually, you feel like more of a family from Empirical Events. You're not just there to pay your money and turn up. It is more of like a big community than anything, to be fair.
But then something as personal as your wedding and your wedding flowers, that face-to-face is really important. So, I may have brides that have seen me on Facebook because we've worked with Empirical to promote me being here today. And they're going to come and see me today, which is really good because that's going to be the face-to-face and the personal contact.
So I used to have a photography business before we bought the Ravenswood, and the first time I met Helen was actually at a venue where I used to do wedding fairs. I knew in the back of my mind when I went to the final wedding fair that I was buying a wedding venue. So between her support of that, we've now coming through in less than 6 months, we've booked over 50 weddings. So that's, I attribute a huge amount of that to Helen and her team for really bringing amazing quality people through the door.
I've worked with Helen for 5 years, and she's reliable. She's great at the marketing, which gets the couples through the door, who then see my product and then hopefully book me.
These are like the best sort of thing to actually get out there. You get opportunity to show tricks to people, meet people, communicate with them, and then more often than not, you get dates in the diary on the day, which is obviously amazing.
I've been working with Empirical Events since 2014. They're exceptionally well organised shows, very professional, very well attended. I've now acquired a second bridal company which I also use Empirical Events for, and I would definitely highly recommend them.
This is one of our best fairs, so we will always come, providing they're running them, yes.